Namaste, everyone. Back from India. Happy to be back. Happy to get working on this project again with Salesforce. I thought that because this week I was kind of playing catch up with a lot of stuff with the website and some various other issues, I haven't had a lot of time to work on the dealer team project. But I decided that this would be the perfect opportunity to go through kind of an outline of the outstanding items at a high level and provide to you kind of what I had back in August compared to what I have right now in October. So I have a share screen session that I recorded that I would like to share with you.
I have listed here for your review column A, which is the expectations we had back in the middle of August on the timeline and outstanding items, an approximation of how long each piece would take, and each piece is separated by the blue highlighted title. And then I have where's the status of this for beginning of October. Now you see that we have it broken up by the data piece here, the setup of the system that needs to occur, the testing of the system before we bring it to pilot, and any documentation that we need to provide. So as you are aware, we have a lot of data we've been working through that has been causing some delays. We are still working through these, but we hadn't even loaded these items back in August, and now you can see that these are loaded, and some of these anyways are loaded and validated with a few issues here and there that we were able to fix and are working on getting a final load in. That this is the GL data is what we are working on. It's almost complete, and then we need to, dealer team is going to help us load the other financial data here, these 4 items. And then we have this other data that we have validated the vehicle data. Here, random checks is how I validated it, and I would like to more thoroughly validate it, which we will be handing over to Colin here coming over the next week or two. And the other data here still needs to be validated, which Colin will be able to assist so that I can focus on these other items here. And dealer team still needs to load our customer data as well as the marketing data if it's not already included, which is something I need to check. And again, this is high level. Each of these items is going to have multiple tasks underneath it, but you get the gist of where we are and what needs to happen still. Once the data is validated, then that we can mark it off the list of something that is done, and we'll just push that to the production environment and it's ready to be used. For the setup of the system, we have some major areas that we need to focus on. Back in August, our focus was on setting up the taxes, making sure that the parts kits and the parts data all work so that we can easily add more inventory for various parts on the service side. We need to make sure that marketing has their items set up. We need to make sure that we have all the reports and dashboards that we need. And we have a lot of data automation that we would like to do, which may or may not happen before we pilot. It just depends on what needs to happen and what we want to happen. And then we need to test all the processes. So on the system setup, we've been able to validate the taxes. It's working very well. I have not started looking at a final validation of these these items, which I will be doing over the next month. And then we just need to test the process from start to finish. So all of these items still need to be tested. I've been working through today. There's a lot of bugs that was existing in August that I can mark off my list of not existing anymore, but I haven't officially started being able to check things off the list here. And then the other thing that's always in progress is the documentation. So we're creating a training documentation for you that will be available digitally, and it is always something that I'm updating, so I'm just adding that to the list. So this is about where we stand. We have made progress, as you can see. Not where we wanted to be back in August, as we were hoping to pilot in November. It looks like our pilot is going to be in December or January now. But I wanted to show you also this list of detailed items. I'm not going to go through this list. There's 110 items on it, but a lot of items are being marked off the list, and so this is where all the detail is of the various specifics, such as the account, object, we need to do X, Y, and Z. For the appraisal, we need to do this items for the BDC. These are the outstanding items for the data load, etc. So these are my outstanding items here. I have 110 items. It's been sitting above 200 for the last couple months now, so a lot of these have been checked off the list in the last month, which I'm very excited about. And that is all I have for an update.
Have a lovely weekend, and thanks for watching, as always.